How are you doing?
Oh.
Through, you're not quite sure how long this alley goes, and it kind of winds. So
I'm
like
getting a little claustrophobic.
Think of open spaces.
We'll get stuck in here forever.
Oh, God,
like rocks pummel a little bit down, like dust kind of gets in your eyes, and you just hear the voice go, "Fearne!
Oh, shit. Talk to him.
That was you at the Sablecast grounds, wasn't it? How fitting my singular kin fights against me. Bucks the order and call. You are your mother's daughter.
and you see the shadow
He sounds hot.
passed overhead, and you see the tail kind of woof, like float by the area of the alleyway that you just ducked into to find you at the moment. The voice still kind of echoing out from above. On back, you can hear like the armor scraping as Glomglut shifts above.
The mix of pride and hate I hold for you, Fearne Zathuda. Oh, it is delicious. A true chaos being of cold shadow and fiery whim.
You should talk to him. This might be
Talk
your
to him.
only
Should I
time.
talk to him? He said he was proud of me.
I mean,
Is that what he said?
villain arc. He also said he hates you.
He did, yeah, in the same sentence.
In the same sentence, he said he hated me. I didn't
Yeah.
fully hear the whole thing.
All right, I am paying.
Can you
Yeah.
say it one more time?
There you are. Who are you?
I liked it more when your mom was here.
We've connected to your essence before.
What?
Wait, huh?
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
What?
7.
Is this them touching him on Exandria?
They have a spell DC of 7.
There was a moment where the red moon seemed to look into you, and you couldn't describe it, and something changed. And you began to lose control of yourself. And you worked with the Gorgine. You worked with the spirit to try and overcome this tether they held in you and break free of it. And here in proximity, you feel it begin to weave its way back into your heart.
Uh-oh.
Sweet feral child,
No.
instrument of our desire.
Try to wake up, I need you. No,
Who else joins?
you stay with me.
No. Fairies. They must go. You glance out of the corner of your eye from one of those side tunnels, and you see a shadow running with no sound, just made of some dark, ethereal gray power. And as it runs in, it suddenly has color. And Onahan is here. We're gonna go to break. She will, standing there as the attack's kind of like deflected off to the side, as her head spins towards the wolf and goes, let's see what you're made of. 15 to hit.
Oh, it misses! Oh, it misses! Holy shit!
Oh, boy.
I almost got soloed in one round.
Bane.
Wow!
Action surge.
Or more attacks.
Maybe
That's
she
gonna
will
be
spend them on
20 minus
Chetney.
1, 19 to hit.
She's about to kill this motherfucker.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
That'll
She's
do
about to
it.
kill him.
But she can keep going if she
double-
wanted to.
He's gonna be unconscious.
Full kill,
She's gonna put him under, and then she's gonna.
We'll see.
Silvery barbs.
Silvery barbs, okay.
Is that only for
Rolling.
natural 20?
It's a higher roll. So it's death saves.
2 death saves.
Oh, Lord.
That's 2 attacks.
Boom.
Third strike on you.
Wait, what?
Anybody got anything?
I mean, I don't know what I just did. I just didn't do anything. We don't have any.
Can't do anything.
Can I put a shield on him?
No.
We don't have.
Fortunately,
no.
Wait.
So Chetney.
I don't even.
Anybody have?
You gotta be shit.
No. Let it happen. Let it happen.
Chetney.
No.
As she darts up and, like a whirling blender of blades and fury and frustration, yet still a grin of avarice and delight on her murderous smile. She just cuts you from end to end till you're almost spinning in place. The pain rocks you. You fall to the ground, and she just carving into you. You all just hear the instinctual yelping of the wolf of Chetney as she carves through you twice, then looks over at Imogen once more. Familia. And drives the blade into your chest. What are your last words?
Oh, wait, what?
The wolf form drops, just so little Chetney's there looking at this blade in his chest, and he'll say, "For 400 years, I looked up at the moon. Not a bad place to go." I'm going with you.
You revert back to small Chetney.
So in one round.
We haven't gone
She's
yet.
going to move.
We can't get out. We can't
15,
run.
25, 30, 35, 40.
Can't keep doing this.
Oh shit.
Look, I get the
Can't
phone.
run.
And
She gets
is going to go after you, Fern,
Chase us up
with her last attack.
I know. I don't know. Can you collapse it on her?
That's going to be 30 minus 3. 27 to hit. She's going to use another Sonic. Fern, you're up with FCG on deck.
Handed it.
All right,
She
all right.
used a legendary action
So-
to move.
She has a dash ability. Yeah.
Okay.
So on the ground, you know, I see Chet, and as I let out just a primal scream, as I scream, sort of a little bit of fire comes out, and I turn into a complete fire creature. Activate the spark of wrath.
Yeah! Let's go! Let's fucking go!
Look at that bitch! Okay.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
Let it out. Let it out.
Chetney, you haven't become a legend yet. We need you one more. We need you to make more toys. Chetney Claus lives.
Chetney Claus.
Think of
All right, I will touch him with Revivify. Maybe it'll work. Maybe it won't.
Okay. Kind of standing over the small elder form of Chetney on the ground, pool of blood seeping into the nearby rock, kind of a gentle peace over his face. You think of all the children that would be sad at this moment and beseech the Changebringer, if she can reach any of her power beyond this bridge, to put it into this moment to save your friend. Go ahead and roll a d10 and add your spell modifier to it.
Oh.
As air comes into your lungs. The DC is now 11 for any future resurrection. Each time you die, it goes up.
Oh my God! It worked though.
It worked. It worked on the moon. It worked on the moon.
Okay.
Sorry, I crossed them out on the on the initiative board. That's on me.
Never count out this old bag of testicles. I'll get to my feet. Can I see where Imogen is?
You can see her on the ground this way.
I will take out a health potion and pop the cork, but seeing Imogen down, I'm going to use my bonus action to Misty Step and appear right by Imogen. And I will use my action to pour a health potion in her mouth.
Ooh.
What a good boy.
Good call. Good. Fucking great. Do you put your finger on the side of your nose with a twinkle?
8 plus 4, right? With these guys, 8 plus 4, so 12. 12 points of healing.
Oh,
Yes, hero.
Cheddars.
And I'll say,
Have we ever said that before?
finish the fight, and I'll use the rest of my speed to go back towards where I bounced from, and just like slowly
Get
try
you
to
right about there as you climb up onto the rock.
dog and dip. This is good. 13. It was the one for point 3
No,
seconds.
I don't like that. I can't.
How many death saves do you have? One.
It's one failed and one succeeded.
Oh God.
All right. End of your turn.
Well, I mean, I let out a small fart.
Okay. End of your turn. Spend a legendary action to attack Orm again.
Okay.
So that's going to be.
And I will aim it at my heart, and I will trigger a nuclear reaction, if at all possible. I get to roll with advantage.
Wait, what? You're gonna what?
I wouldn't know what the blast radius is, so I would, with all of my movement, I would just sort of charge into her and push as hard as I can as I power up.
Push past this way. 2, just so you are aware.
Uh-huh. What's the saving throw that I have to make on this to survive, right? It's like a DC 12, 13?
Are we able to get him up? Are we able to get him up after he does this?
Marisha.
Just, yeah.
You understand what this means. Just so we're clear.
No!
The
And that's okay.
No, the rage that I feel, the stress being so high, the fuel pumping through my core, it has reached a level it's never reached before. And it is so intense that for the first time, I realize that I am made of metal and wires, but I am alive. I am alive for the first time. And I am alive not because I was made by Dee or Dancer or even the Changebringer. I'm alive because they made me alive. And it's the connections that I made with all of them. And it's a feeling of joy. And I'm happy to do this because they saved my life. And I'll save theirs.
Okay.
I see our Bertrand and Dorian and Frida and I just feel connected to everybody. And some connections are made with wires, and some are made with blood, and some are made with bone, and some are made with wood. But they all matter. And they, even in this dark, dark cave, they make every day a smiley day. And so I just sign off and go.
Head turned to a smile towards all of you as you see the energy in the core begin. Odahan, you see, notices this awkwardly and goes to pull, and you just grab her and hold her there. Before she even gets a chance to dart, there is a ball of crackling energy that just fills the space, holding aloft and burning. Rocks around are being pulled into and incinerated, and there's a bit of a gravity tug in its direction. You all kind of catch yourself in this moment of disbelief before it stops, leaving a crater in the ground. The sound of hundreds of small pieces of metal begin to sprinkle across the room. And the charred, lifeless body of Orahanthul is left there. But the stakes are realer now than ever. And this loss can't be in vain. I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna, since I was fairly close watching, I'm just gonna go over and just grab what is left of FCJ's body. 15.
It's just a tongue.
Is there anything left?
I want to go find the coin. I'm going to say I don't want any part of the sign of her left. Really sad. The piece of the chassis with the 3 blades of grass or the claw marks or whatever they are. Save that piece.
Okay.
I think we should save anything that's left of Odahan as well.
Everything, every last bit.
Kick her into the hole.
Yeah, her
Throwing it all
into
in.
the hole.
Throwing everything.
We might be able to make her talk later. We have to go.
I'm gonna kiss my fingers and put him on the ground. Thank you, letters.
But I am alive. I am alive for the first time. And I am alive not because I was made by Dee or Dancer or even the Changebringer. I'm alive because they made me alive. And I'm happy to do this because they saved my life. And I'll save theirs.
I'd say I could show you, but I think things are a little intense right now. And
We don't have the time. We might have been getting one side of the story. You saying you want something besides God eating?
it's real tired of being here. And it's real angry at those who put it there. And it's real hungry.
For what?
For what it naturally hunts.
God's G-O-D-S.
I've seen enough fights go south. If Letters hadn't done that, we'd all be dead.
Yeah.
I know.
I just felt like we were so close. We could have had her. We don't know that. You don't know that. She was too strong. He saved us.
He made it count. We got to do the same.
7 figures come walking in. You have to kind of blink for a moment. And you can see the shape of a tall, thin, feminine form. You see the lavender hair of a familiar face. You see the multifaceted, rock-like skin surfaces of a violence-prone figure of familiarity. You see a tiny, exhausted, crotchety-looking elder gnome in the oddest little tracksuit.
If you see us in the club, we'll be acting real nice. If you see us on the floor, you'll be watching.
You see your friend Fern. And you see Orem. And you see the 7th figure, a squat, lumbering creature that is entirely unfamiliar to you. And no sign of the little metal creature of jovial voice and upbeat persona that was ever there to lend an ear, whether you wanted to or not. As the rest of you, still processing the grief and weight of your journey from the Moonaville Omen, step into the massive gates that guard this west side encampment, you look up to see a sight you weren't expecting, especially so fast after you reached out. There, not far from the billowing cloak and mantle of the voice of the Tempest, you see Dorian Storm.
Orm's eyes just kind of dart back and forth between the Tempest and Dorian. Totally gobsmacked.
I heard this party could use a humble bard.
And he starts running and gets about 20 feet away and just goes ping. And miniature tackles into a total hug.
I start clapping over and get in on the hug and just kisses all over.
Oh, that's very nice. You smell surprisingly good.
That's a shocker. Hi.
Hi, how are you? Yes, I'm really here. Hi.
Hi.
You're a welcome sight.
I've missed you all.
What are you
Wait,
doing?
wait. Nothing is as it seems. Say something only Dorian would know.
All right.
That's kind of pretty good right there.
Chetney, I'm surprised of everyone here to see you alive.
It's Dorian. You son of a bitch! I'll go up and I'll hug his knee.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's strong on my thigh.
Yeah, you know, it's like wiry.
Wait, what are you doing here? How did you get here?
Well, I got your message.
I'm so proud. I was scared, but I believed you could do it, and oh, sorry.
I put my hand out to her.
She takes your hand.
We wouldn't be here. FCG.
It came at a cost.
Right. As all things do in war.
What happened to FCG?
He sacrificed themselves
Saved us.
for us. Yeah.
Oh. Well, surely he couldn't be.
You wouldn't believe what it's like up there. No offense, Ivarel, a whole new creatures and organisms and geography and
Whole new world.
the inside of the moon. It's incredible.
Yeah.
Inside of the moon?
Under the surface. There's so much to tell you, Keith. Voice.
Keyleth is fine. And just kind of taking in with curiosity and fear as much as everyone else in the vicinity are taking them in. Keyleth raises his hand and goes, please be respectful. Don't gawk. Go amongst your business. We have much to discuss.
Feed it at something.
I mean, actually, she is probably quite hungry.
If you got anything to eat, I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
She's very intelligent.
I haven't seen.
You say words.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
Ivarel is a scientist, and
Oh, you say lots of words and know lots of words.
Indeed.
Here. I still I still try to feed it like a pet.
Is it
I got a rat. It's just a rat. Just some rash.
not Reese's Pieces?
Yeah, not Reese's Pieces.
So as you,
it's like some flatbread.
some flatbread, as you pull it out and reach it, you see she kind of puts a hand up, and out from underneath kind of the cloaked mantle, a smaller creature like skitters out rapidly, leaps to your arm like a tiny monkey, grabs it from your hand and goes, ah! And runs back, jumps back under her arm and curls up underneath. You see this-
I like her very much.
Yeah, it's great.
It's a long story. My brother died. My two best friends became the champions of the Matron of Ravens and the Spider Queen.
wait, what?
It's a long
How long ago was that, Dorian?
Yesterday.
Are you serious?
It's all right.
Wait,
We all deal with grief in
that's
different
not
ways.
right.
Yeah. Not really.
Yeah.
CG. You know, he's like nobody, something no one's ever seen, or whatever powers him, he accessed it, and
It was the only way we got out.
You thought we could take hers.
She's pretty high level with the folks we're tangling with. It was the woman who led the attack on my home all those years ago.
What's her name?
Odahan, fool.
But fuck her. She's
fucking dead.
She's dead now.
We got her shit.
I like this energy.
Just a stain on the fucking wall.
But man, Dorian, this stuff going on up there is truly otherworldly. Stuff that predates most history that we know about. I mean, it is a blank slate with this stuff. It's hard to wrap your head around, and when you see it, kind of makes you wonder if we can do anything to change it. I have to admit, I've seen some stuff. This made me feel like I'm as green as they come.
We've got some stuff. Oh, I brought this back, and I pull out the the juggernaut finger.
Dead things.
Yes, there's
The
a
severed finger.
massive severed red fleshed finger.
Oh, yes. I see.
If you eat from it, it'll give you like a vulnerability for 10 seconds.
You are lying, obviously.
God damn it. It's really good to see you. It feels good to laugh.
It does. It does.
We're gonna have a score to settle though, so if you stick with us, just fair warning. We're coming for blood.
Are you back, Dorian? Are you gonna stay with us?
If you'll have me.
Gladly. I speak for myself, I guess, but gladly.
We missed you a lot. We talked about you often.
So Opal is
Alive. Corrupted. I feel as though the Arai was walking down the same path.
Everything's coming out of the woodwork. Oh.
Chetney, how have you been? You've just been sort of giving me the summary. How's life for you?
Stellar. I came across an old flame who'd been dead like 100 years. 200 years? Fuck, what is time? But hooked up again, it was great.
After dead, after she's
She
been
was alive
came
again.
back.
She was alive
Yeah,
again. All right. Just
was
making
alive.
sure.
Gods are, throwing out favors for your boy Chetney Pakape. Went to the moon, survived.
He died on the moon.
You died on the moon.
Yeah.
And came back?
FCG.
It was grim, to be fair, for a lot of us.
We got our asses handed to us. It feels like all the rules are off. Magic first. Gods are pissed. Taking our friends. I don't know. I'm just trying to make sure that I can even the score a little before I bite it. It was a pretty good spot I had picked out up there. I'm just saying though.
Spot for what?
For the end.
For the who's
Well, I mean, not that I wanted to go or anything, but I mean, it was a pretty. The moon's pretty cool.
It is, yes.
Especially if it's going to disappear soon and start eating the rest of the world.
We'll fill you in.
Sure. Maybe.
No, give me 10 minutes.
No. We can.
We should get a drink.
We'll talk about extending
we
our
should get a
prose,
fucking-
storytelling.
and toast.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
You sure you're all right?
Oh,
No.
not even a little.
To the reunion of old friends.
To not being all right.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Hey.
Reunions and damage.
Into letters.
Letters. And your brother.
And Cyrus.
Cyrus.
And the friends we hope to see again.